So this is a problem that we see here where they are asking you to again equate area to find out length. So we had seen it earlier. If you equate area, what will they ask you? What can they ask you as an answer? Either to find out some other area or to find out length. Right? So when you equate area, they will either ask you to find out some other area or they will ask you to find out length. So this is a problem where they are asking you to find out length. So let's understand what is being given here. So Euclid has a triangle in mind. Its longest side has length 20 and another of its side has a length 10. Its area is 80. Then what is the exact length of the third side? Okay, that's the question. So I know the formulas for area. Okay, let's see which formula will I apply in this case. So I'll start by making a basic triangle here so that I can put the conditions which are given in the problem. So this is the triangle that I start with. What do I know? I know one of the side, the longest side is equals to 20. So I'll say let this side, the longest one is equals to 20. Okay, I plot that. Another of its side has a length of 10. So let this side be equal to the length of 10. And what am I supposed to find out? What is the exact length of the third side? So let the third side be equal to x, something that I'm supposed to find out. Okay, so now I start thinking. This is the diagram that is there in front of me. Now what do I have? I have an area. So I have to equate area to find out length. So which formula of area will I use? Okay, that is what you will have to think in this case. You know all the formula, but what to use in this condition so that you reach on to the answer is something that you will have to think in this case. So I think half into base into height would be the best. Okay, why? Because if I draw perpendicular like this would be your height h. In geometry, perpendicular is always your height. Okay, and height is always the perpendicular. It's same. Now which formula will I use? I know the area is given to me as 80. Okay, so I'll say that area is equals to area of a triangle is half into base, that is 20, into height, that is h. This will give me what? If I cut this, this will give me 2 1s are 2 10s are, height is equals to 8. So I get the height of the triangle as 8. So at the place of h, I'll write this as 8. So all looks clear till now. Now what else? Now this is nothing but a Pythagoras triplet. Okay, check this one. 8, 10, and this side. This side. So if I name this triangle, it will be better for you to understand. If I say this is ABC and I say this is D, where the perpendicular is touching BC. So and I take triangle ABD. Okay, I'm talking about this triangle. Can I apply Pythagoras triplet here? Yes, this angle is 90 degree because there's a perpendicular. So this becomes your hypotenuse. If this becomes your hypotenuse, what is the Pythagoras triplet you can apply? 3, 4, 5 is the basic Pythagoras triplet. Right? If you multiply this by 2, this becomes what? 6, 8 and then 10. So if this is 10, this is 8. Okay, this is 10, this is 8. This would be what? This would be your 6, the third side. Right? So this becomes equal to 6. If this is 6, what is DC then? That will be equal to 40 because the entire thing is equals to 20. So this is equals to 14. Now the problem is over. You need to find out x. This is again one more triangle. So if I just paint this for your better understanding, this is the triangle which is your ABC. Okay, so I'm talking about this yellow triangle now. So in this yellow triangle, this angle is equals to 90 degree because this is a perpendicular. So applying Pythagoras theorem, what will you say? X square is equals to 8 square 64 plus 14 square, that is 196. If you add both of them, that is equals to 260. So if x square is equals to 260, x is equals to square root of 260. That is option number A is your answer then. So let us see now one more question where we have to equate area to find out length. Okay, so the same concept, but it is just that now you'll have to think which formula of area will you use to find out the length which is being asked in the problem. Okay, so let's understand this. This problem appeared in CAT 2008. Okay, so let's understand. In a triangle ABC, the lengths of the side AB and AC equal to 17.5 and 9 centimeter respectively. So that is the first thing I understand. Let D be a point on the line segment BC such that AD is perpendicular to BC. If AD is 3, then what is the radius of the circle circumscribing the triangle ABC? Okay, so that is what I understand. So what is given, what is asked, which formula of area will I use to find out the circumradius? Circumradius is again nothing but length, right? So that's what you will have to think. So first I'll start by making a triangle, what is being given here in the problem. So there is a triangle ABC. So that's what I'll make here. First, a triangle. So this is the triangle. Let's name it. This is ABC. What is given to me as AB is equals to 17.5. So this length is equals to 17.5 centimeter. That's what I'll write it here. And AC equals 9. Okay, so let's put this AC, that is equal to 9. Let D be a point on the line segment BC such that AD is perpendicular to BC. So AD is perpendicular to BC means from A, I will have to draw a perpendicular on BC and put this point as D such that AD is perpendicular to BC. Okay, so that is a condition that I have till now. If AD is equals to 3, so this length is also given to me as 3. So AD is equals to 3. Then what is the radius of the circle circumscribing the triangle ABC? Okay, just for your visualization, you don't have to draw all these things. You now just have to use the formula and find the length. But so that you can visualize it better, let me just draw a circle. What are they asking? So if I draw a circle like this, okay, which is circumscribing this triangle, this circumscribing this triangle, okay, this circle has to touch all three vertices of the triangle, something like this. Okay, then only you can say that it is circumscribing this triangle like this. So I'm being asked now, what is the radius of this triangle? Okay, so you don't have to visualize to such an extent. You just need to know that this is about equating area to find out length. Okay, that's all should be clear in your brain. So which formula of area will I use? That's all I need to think. Earlier I used half into base into height. What will I use here? I need to find out circumradius. So I'll use that formula. So area of triangle ABC is equals to what? I know that that is equal to A into B into C upon 4 into R. Okay, where R is your circumradius. So that's all I know about it. So this is the formula that I'll start with. Okay, so let's begin with this and understand as to how will we deal with this problem. So I start with this formula. Let's keep this aside. So this is given as area of triangle ABC is equals to ABC upon 4R. I need to find out circumradius. Okay, so let's keep this R here. R is equals to A into B into C upon 4 into area of triangle ABC. Okay, it could be written in this way as well. Now this is A and B. So let's say this is one of the side A as 9, one of the side B as 17.5, and this is the other side C. You call anyone A, B, and C, that doesn't matter. So I'm saying BC is equals to C. So what is happening now? So I'll write here, I'll substitute the same thing, okay, because these three A, B, C are nothing but the sides of the triangle. We had learned this as we studied this formula. So if I write this here, this becomes 9 into 17.5 into the third side C, which is BC, okay, divided by three sides, right? A, B, and C. So 9, 17.5 C divided by 4 into area of triangle ABC. What is area of triangle ABC? What will I use here? The best way would be half into base into height. Okay, so again equating two different formula. One for half into base into height, one for circumradius, such that I can find a length. Okay, so equating area to find length. Everything connects here. So area of triangle ABC would be what? Half into base. Base is nothing but BC, which is C, into height. Height is nothing but 3 here. Everything is clear. You don't need the third side. The third side gets cancelled here. CC gets cancelled. So what are you left with this? 2 ones are, 2 twos are 4. As you cut this, 3 ones are, 3 threes are 9. 3 by 2 is what? 1.5. So I'm eventually left with 17.5 into 1.5. That is my answer. Okay, because that is what we are equating, right? Circumradius. That's what we want to find it out. So R finally comes out to be as what? 17.5 and half of 17.5. That is equal to 17.5. That is 1 plus half of 17.5. That will be equal to what? What is the half of 17? 8.5. That is 8.75. Right? So that will be 8.75. So add this. 17 plus 8 is equals to what? 25. 25 plus 1.5. 26.25. Alright, this is 1.25. So 25 plus 1.25, 26.25. Answer is option number E. Okay, that's what we have been doing now. This is the pattern that you have to pick up. Okay, don't just solve the problem because this is a previous cat problem. The problem will not get repeated. The pattern will. Equating area to find out lengths. But which formula of area will you use to reach on to the answer? That's what you need to know. And you can finally find the answer quite easily.